Billy?
Yeah, a few meetings back, I spoke to you about the excess of cell phones, turned-in cell phones that we had. Just to let you know that I shipped 50 of them to the Cellphones for Soldiers, which will precipitate a great deal of airtime for these soldiers that are over there for their cell phones. It still leaves us with a substantial surplus here in the supervisor's office. So if you have anybody, any of your seniors out there that are still in need of a cell phone, just get a note to me or a message to me. If you've got any phones you wanted to turn in, the same thing. I'll even come to pick them up if you need to have that done.
All right. Just want to let everybody know on Tuesday, November 13th at 6:30 at Willowfield Elementary School on Route 31 up in Clay, there's going to be a public meeting for the Clay Cicero Route 31 transportation study, which is being conducted through the Syracuse Metropolitan Transportation Council, the SMTC. They're nearing completion of their project, which has had various town input over the last probably couple years, Jay. It's been an ongoing coordinated study between the two townships and the county to look at traffic concerns along that corridor. And there's going to be state representatives there, along with some county representatives to answer questions as to this project, how it relates into the overall scheme of 31, and also allow public input for people to express their concerns. So,
Do you think we could have a copy of this?
Do you think it could go on the town website?
I mean, I think this was, I don't know if it was posted or.
You have the flyer because you're on that committee.
Oh, okay.
The public flyers will be here shortly, and I will see to it that the town is deluged with them.
Sure. This is, you know, I've been on the committee since its inception about 2 years ago, and I just want to let everyone know I think it'd be worthwhile to attend for public representatives, residents, to discuss the 31 corridor review.
All set? Just to let everybody know, I had the opportunity to meet with the new DOT Commissioner, New York State DOT Commissioner Astrid Glenn, with the help of Senator Dave Valesky. He put the meeting together. Basically what's happened is kind of unusual that we have to go to the extent to get information from our local DOT. But it seems like the only way you get anything is if you actually have a senator chase somebody around in Albany, and then you get results. You know, as I mentioned before, Senator Valesky is very helpful. He set up the meeting with the commissioner with me, and after he and she, the new commissioner is a female, which is very hands-on. She's not afraid to get her hands dirty. We're both crawling around on the floor on our hands and knees looking at maps. It was interesting. I look forward to working with her. She's the type of person that wants to go forward. And what they did mention to us that there's $15 million that they're going to use to improve the Route 31 corridor from the Lakeshore Spur to right around South Bay Road someplace. I believe it's going to happen within the next 5 years. $8 million of it, which will be for the bridge. So they've finally started to listen to us. They realize that the problem exists. The unfortunate part is it's going to take another 5 or 6 years to get results, which I can't believe that they move that slow, but I guess that's government. So there is something definitely for us to look forward to in that area, and it will be a positive effect. Other than that, sorry, I forgot all about you two.
I have any comments. Here he goes.
Okay, Gary, go for it.
Just a quick one. I wanted to update the board on the East Circle Drive project a little bit. Things are going well out there. As I said at one of the previous meetings, I thought we would have a lot more complaints than we have. I had one call from a resident that wanted some more signage, even though the DOT didn't request it, and the contractor has bent over backwards to try to do what he can out there. We also had a request from the contractor to extend the time frame. He would like to go to the end of November. I talked to him about that. I felt that the weather we've had this summer has been terrific, and I asked the reasons for that. And he told me that, quite frankly, it's gone slower because he's had to do things in more bite-sized pieces, if you will, to try to keep those businesses open. He's basically, they were out there paving today. He told me he was going to be out there tomorrow, but he took advantage of the good weather. They're out there paving today. They plan on going through the intersections north Hogan. I believe I better not say, they've either done the northerly lanes or they're doing the southerly lanes tomorrow. But he's going to keep going with all the paving that he can do. And what's going to happen is the last 800 feet that goes back towards the ramps is what he's now going to work on. And this is the full box out where they're going to be taking everything out. So I talked to him about it, and it would be my recommendation to the board that we give them the time frame extension with a caveat, and that caveat is that there will be no additional cost to the board relative to any engineering inspection fees or that sort of thing. So if the board so agrees, I mean, I don't know what choice we really have. We can't let the roads not be finished, but he's very amenable to that. He understands it's his issue, and he is doing a good job out there. We feel he's doing a good
I
job.
don't have a problem with it myself. You know, we've got to get the job done, and
Yeah.
the weather's going to cooperate with us, it looks like, for maybe another week or two. After they said, let's go for it.
I mean, we don't have a lot of choice, and we'd like to try to get it done this year. So trying to get them done by the end of November here.
Okay. Any no further business? Meeting adjourned.
I just have a couple announcements on some upcoming meetings. The first one is October 24th is the last suburban town, and the supervisor's office, Linda's put together pamphlets. I think there's some in the back there, but the suburban town, the last meeting, and information on that is 7 p.m. right here at Cicero Town Hall on October 24th. That is posted on the website in several places. I think it's on the calendar of events, and that's another area. There's also going to be the budget hearing and fire contract hearing on November 8th at 6:30. And then in observance of Veterans Day, the town hall will be closed on November 12th. So the next town board meeting will be on November 14th, just for your information. Thank you.
Meeting adjourned.